Hey, today we've been doing a little work around the Roadtrek. We have the 190 Versatile 2001. So, got a couple little projects here. I hope maybe they'll help you out. So, follow along. Alright, we're gonna change these wiper blades. Yeah, that one came off pretty easily. You get these on just right, they'll pop right in place. I don't do it often enough to know what I'm really doing. There we go. There we go, just like that. See what I mean? It's in place. There we go, guys. New wiper blades. Alright, guys, I wanted to show you. I've been having a little trouble with this window. It can't get it to pop open. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and loosen these screws up here, because I don't want to break nothing or even possibly break the window. These here uses the sill that kind of pulls in on the window, and then that flips open and you can open the window up. So what I'm going to do here, if I can get these screws out, some come loose. Sometimes they come loose a little hard. So this is that window I was working on earlier. This here was working. It's still working kind of hard, but I got it where I can flip it up and then it'll flip out. I'm not sure why it wants to flip so hard, but I got it better than it was before. I couldn't get it at all. You see it clicks down real nice. Get ready to put it up. It takes a little bit of effort to get it up. But I wanted to show you too, if you ever take out these screws here, there's a plate in behind that's threaded that those are mounted to. That plate will fall off, and then you have to take this panel here off to get up in there to re-thread it. So if you ever use that and do any work on this window, keep in mind that you're probably going to end up taking this panel off so you can get back here to get to these threads. This is the original one. I'll show you how much easier it works. You know, it takes a little bit of an effort to get these open. You know, let's do this one again just to show you. Hit click down, pull it up, and then you have to give it a hard pull up to open it down. This is the Roadtrek side windows. The back windows open the same way. They take a little effort, but they will open. Yeah, I wanted to put a USB area. This area will make into the bed, and so you have an area back here to charge things up. So I want to add a USB. So what I've done here, we have gotten this. It's Anker is the brand name. It's a USB adapter. Pull it out of the case here. So as you can see, this needs a USB to plug in, and then get the thing off here, and you've got 4 ports here. So in order to do that, here in the Roadtrek, right here I have a outlet that takes one of these cigarette lighter type plugs, but it has 2 USBs on it. So what I can do here, I'm going to take this top one. We'll put the adapter in here, and then we can add this unit here to it. It'll plug right in here, and then we'll have USB can be ran right up here and have a little port. So we're going to install that. Alright, after checking it in the back there, I decided an easier way to do this is I have a double USB outlet here. And to make it more convenient, see, I can route my wire, and then I can mount this right up here onto the windowsill, and I'll have a nice thing. But then I got to thinking again, how about if I just mount it right up underneath here? So you have a convenient USB, 4 of them, to plug in things right there. So that's what we're going to do. What we have done here, we have gotten, this is 30-pound double-sided tape. This is the Gorilla brand. So far I've used it on a couple things in the house, and it's worked out good. What I've found in the past is sometimes in the heat this stuff will let go. But I'm going to try this. I tried a different brand. I had a 3M brand before, so this is the Gorilla brand. So we're going to put that on here and use this to double stick that little USB port up. Alright, there we go. Nice and neatly mounted right up there. It's pretty solid. This holds 30 pounds, which is no way close to 30 pounds. Routed the wire down here, plugged it into this unit. And this other unit here, this shows our battery voltage. We're plugged into shore power right now, but we're at 13.3. So, but yeah, it's a nice little mount. So we have area back here. We can plug in anything USB. All right, the next thing we want to add here is we have these walkie talkies. Now, sometime I'm out hiking or something ensues back here at the camper, and this is just a great way for us to keep in communication. So we're going to leave these here into the Roadtrek. But what I want to do is, this has a nice little charging base that these will just set down. We have this little, this is my electronics garage. I guess that's what I'm calling this. I want to mount this up inside here. Again, I'm going to use some of that double-sided tape to hold this base from moving around. And then it plugs into USB. There's an area I can come down through the top here and plug it into this other one, because we don't use this USB port a lot because it's underneath here, but it was just a great place to mount it. So we're going to mount this up next. So what I've done is I put a little of this double-sided tape on here to keep that in place. As you see, I can mount these walkie-talkies here to this charge unit, and they'll keep charged up all the time, so they'll be ready to go. You can see I can slide this tray all the way out, and I can move it back in, and it fits perfect back here into my little electronics hut. And see, the nice thing here is I can pull this out. If I want to sit here, I can pull this out, put a laptop on here, and do some work. But I have the walkie-talkies there all set. So there we go, guys. That was my walkie-talkies into my little electronics hut. Alright, another thing I wanted to add is you seem like you never have enough outlets. So we got one of these little 3-way power strips. Get these right down here at the dollar store for $1. And so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be plugging into this top socket here. And then I'm going to use some of my double-sided tape, and we're going to mount that so we have an extra 3 outlets here. So we're going to mount that up and give us more variety of outlets. There we go, guys, all mounted up. As you can see there, we have a nice, we go 3. We still have one more plug down here, but then we have 3 more additional ones up here. Now I still have another idea to this one. I've got a USB power strip that I'm going to use here. This here has 6 little fast charge, so if you want to do a charge your laptops, charge your phones, I'm going to use one of these, probably the top one, and mount this up here so we have a nice convenient way to charge things up here on this end of the coach. So what we've done, we've taken the top outlet here, we've plugged this in, and what we want to do is we're going to mount this to the wall right here. Again, we're going to use our double-sided sticky tape, the 30-pound Gorilla tape. We're going to mount this to the wall, and then if you want to plug anything in here to charge it, you still have this nice little shelf up here to lay your cell phone or whatever it may be. It could be a phone, it could be a camera, anything you want to charge up, and we'll have a nice area to do that. So we're going to go ahead and mount this up with the double-sided tape. Now you can see how I ran this. Ran the wires down behind the headrest down here, and this is plugged in. This is the back cushion, and it'll just slip right in place here. There we go. The only thing you see is these couple little wires here, which don't. One of these wires go to the refrigerator. We have a monitor so we know what the temperature inside the refrigerator is. The other one now will go to our USB charger. And you can see right down here on the side we have it plugged right in here, and so it's all set. Whenever you want to use it, it's ready to go. You can see I can turn this on, lights up, and you can charge everything. Yeah, I wanted to show you, I made a quick little modification. I set this on its side, makes it a lot easier to access. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but yeah, this way I can get to the plug a lot easier there. So I just set it on the side. So if you guys done any modifications to your Roadtrek and want to add a little plug here, this is just a handy little place to add another outlet. Yeah, I wanted to show you this tactical flashlight. We were going to use it out here. I took this has this little thing on it that keeps you from turning it on accidentally. But I want to show you the so many uses. We can light up an area. This typical area in here seems like it's always dark. And see, I can get in there. This is my electronics box. We can look at our charge controller, and it tells all the different. We got 13.5 volts. The battery's at 57%. But we can look that all over. But this is a great little. But not only does it have the side, this will dim down. You can see it dim down a little bit. But then you have a very bright flashlight. And you see I can zoom it in and out. And if you're out lost, look at this thing. It'll flash and you can actually see somebody out in the woods or something lost. You can warn somebody, but we're going to keep it in the camper here. You can see it has anything that's metal. It's got a great little, if you're working on something, you need a place to aim it, you can put it on anything metal. So we're going to keep this here into the camper, and this way we can, anytime we're out and we need a little bit, we can grab it and we're all set. So I might even just leave it set here and just store it there for now. See how it holds up going down the road. I did want to show you that this is actually charges off a USB, and it's one-handed. You unscrew this back here, put that down there, and then we have this USB charger here. Get the right direction, and it'll start charging. You see it's kind of red there at the back. When that turns green, that means the flashlight's all charged up. So this is what's so handy too. This happens to be running on the power right now. This unit here runs on 110, but I have some other charge units back there that runs on 12 volts. And so even if we're out boondocking, we can still charge this on the 12 volt system. Alright, generally at least every 2 weeks I try to start our generator up, because with the alcohol and that in the fuels, they'll clog up if you don't run them occasionally. Plus we put sea foam in it occasionally. So I was told a trick the other day, and I never really did this, that when you go to start it, a lot of times it'll start hard. And we're going to test this out. It says hold the stop button down for about 20 seconds. I also saw another video where they said the light will come on after it's been primed. I don't know if that is true or not there, but we're holding this down here. So far I haven't seen no light or nothing come on. I don't even hear nothing. So, you know, I don't know if it's priming it up or not priming it up or whatever, but we've probably been at least 20 seconds or so here. So we're going to let go of that. And let's just see if it'll start right away or not. Hasn't yet. So I never let it hold it long. I just do it for a few seconds. So that trick really didn't work. So this is actually 4 times I've tried, and it hasn't started yet. I'm always afraid it's not going to start. There it goes. So it took about 5 times, but it did start. But the trick that I was told, it didn't work unless there's an issue with my system, but it didn't work. So another thing I always want to do is when I exercise the generator is I'll put the a load on it. Now it's cool out today. We're only in the lower 50s. So what I'm doing is I got this little, it's called a Duracraft. This is a cool little heater. I tell you what, these little heaters do such a great job of heating than what the old one was. I mean, this thing puts out a tremendous amount of heat. So what I do is I plug that in, and in doing so, that puts a load on the generator. And I like to run it, you know, I try to shoot for a half hour. I don't always get a half hour in, but let it run for a while there to let the gasoline go through it. In this tank, we've let the gas, these will kick off after about a half hour, or after a quarter tank of gas is what I'm trying to say. And our tank's a little low right now. It's not that low, but I had to put seafoam in it. I put 1 can of the seafoam in it in order to clean the carburetor. When you do that, you want to let your fuel quality run down low. I think we're below a half a tank, but not at a quarter. And in order to let that seafoam run through and clean the carburetor out. Now, I hope these projects and little additions to the Roadtrek helped you out. I just try to find all these little gadgets and stuff to just make it a little more comfortable in the Roadtrek. I also like to do a little maintenance here and there, and so today that's what I did some maintenance and some gadgets things. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you got any comments, questions, leave it in the section below. Hey, I'll leave links to some of the products I used in today's video, and if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of our next video, hit the bell. And I hope you enjoyed this. We had fun just working these projects. So we'll see you guys the next time. Happy road trekking. If you'd like to support our channel, if you click in the section below, we're an Amazon affiliate. If you click on that link, that'll take you right to Amazon, and we'll get a small percentage of everything you order, and it absolutely costs you nothing. It's like giving us a tip. If you'd like to order t-shirts, we have a t-shirt shop in Teespring. Click on that link and you can go in and get t-shirts, coffee chat mugs, and there's also stickers there. If you'd like to order one of our stickers, you can go to the PayPal link and order a sticker. Just put your name, address, and how many stickers you like. Or if you'd like to just give us a tip, you can also do that through the PayPal link. We thank you for your support.